Hello there, my Aries collective. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Oh my goodness, Aries, what is up with your energy? Aries, Aries, Aries. What's up? Aries, 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 Aries. King of Cups. Emperor energy. You dealing with an Aries who's a water sign, or a water sign who's an Aries rising? What the hell is this about for you, Aries? That Emperor energy feels different from you. So what's this about? Cold as ice, ice cold vibes here. This is kind of giving Vanilla Ice vibes too. So I mean, for fuck's sake, some of you, this is almost like a generic energy, as well. So what do you got going on here, Aries? There's the Four of Pentacles. There's the Leo vibes. There's the Five of Wands. There's the Nine of Swords. The Lover's vibe, the Three of Pentacles, the Fool vibes. There's the Three of... Lord have mercy. Aries, avoid the messy energy. Some of you are dealing with a very generic fucking vibe here anyway. Because that's really giving like vanilla ice energy, but not in like the cool... It's kind of like someone is just very... It's going to be a very vanilla option or a very vanilla opportunity. They may look great. They may like wear the right costuming, but they're going to be boring as fuck. Aries, I feel like you need to kind of enjoy that boring as fuck energy. Some of you, there's way too much. Someone wants to create some sort of energy here or some sort of like option or opportunity. But, I mean, you're not really going to be feeling the vibe of it. I don't know if this is like a fucking party vibe with you. And those of you, you feel like you're missing out on an option or an opportunity, but it's a rather bland sort of event or a bland kind of occasion. Some of you, if it's dating somebody, they may like look great, but that's like all they have. It's like they're like totally a one-dimensional type person. So unless you just like looking at something or looking at someone, but they really can't bring much of a conversation or much of anything else with regard to the relationship or partnership here, Aries. Those of you Aries who are single and doing your own thing, I like this for you. This is that Aquarius vibe. I feel like for some of you, this is going to be the summer where people stay single. You're going to be far more prioritizing yourself. Some of you could be turning down going to like concerts or different sort of events like that maybe you used to like because the energy is just rather blah. Some of you, if you did start to date, it's kind of like, it's a very, this energy is so stale or stagnant. It's like things aren't working out. Aries, if someone is trying to impress you, or Aries, if you're trying to impress somebody, I almost feel like some of y'all are doing too fucking much, because it's not necessary. There's the Page of Cups. There's the King of Swords. There's the Magician energy. Aries, your plans are going to change, and some of you, I feel like you're not going to be happy. But, you know, when your plans change and you kind of focus on something different or someone different, or some of you with regard to your outlook, especially if it's like a romantic vibe, because some of you, you're dating someone who is so fucking one-dimensional. I mean, they may look good, But I mean, that's pretty much it. So unless you want someone that you can just look at, there's not much of a vibe to it. Those of you with regard to like a concert sort of situation or a party vibe or something like that, if you can't afford it, or some of you, like your plans change, don't get too overwhelmed. Because for some of you, that's going to turn out to be a shit show. This could be a concert. This could be, if you like to do the festival vibes here, Aries, some of you, this could be maybe with a job vibe with you. Those of you Aries with regard to like work options or work opportunities, don't get pissed off if you don't get to cater that party or you don't get to do that job, or some of you, you don't get to go to that concert, because you're gonna, someone either wants you in that Nine of Swords, like being concerned that you missed out, or some of you put yourself in that, but it really would have been such a non-event. Or some of you, maybe you've been there, done that. So if you do like the conventions, or you do like the fairs, or you do like the concerts, and you're like, oh my god, that was like the shittiest concert ever. Or some of you with regard to like an option or an opportunity, don't be overwhelmed. Aries, almost feel like this is going to be the summer you stay single, only because you keep meeting like the same people that like look good. Someone is very specific with how they sit. So this is like if you're on a date, they will make you change tables so that you're looking at their good side. Or if you pay attention, they always like sit in the same place because they're really focused on what's their best side. It's a one note, it's a one dimension type option or opportunity. Some of you, if you're going to be seeing like a hologram show or something like that, or some of you, if this is like a disco or a party or a rave or something like that, which is supposed to have this like amazing light show and maybe some holographics, and don't get upset because some of you, you're going to save your money, because I feel like something's going to be a shit show here. But you're going to be glad that your plans changed, or that you didn't invest in that, either emotionally. Or some of you, you're going to be glad you didn't buy tickets, because the only good that come out of it was everybody bitching about the option or the opportunity. Some of you, if you've gone on a few dates and you're going to date somebody, and they're always going to sit with you with their good side. So you're going to notice that they always like sit in the same place, but it's for no other reason than that's like their best profile. That's like their best side. It's a shallowness, and it kind of is what the fuck it is, but it's like a very one-dimensional type option or opportunity. With the King of Cups down there, this could be an Aries with water rising, or some of you are water sign with like Aries rising. But they don't really like work together. I don't want to say this person might not be a good option or a good opportunity, but there's like that one thing about them, or that one-dimensional side to them. So you're probably never really going to see past that kind of facade. This is the person that only, you notice they always sit in the same place, but it's only because they like one side of their face. They prefer like the profile energy. But it's kind of, yeah, that's just the profile. So they're all about the image. They're all about the look. That is like player vibes as well. With the King of Cups being down there, I mean, I'm not going to say this person might not be a nice person once you kind of understand them, or once they're able to sort of relax around you. But you're not going to see that emotional side before you kind of see the facade that they have. That's why I feel like it's a water sign with like an Aries rising, because they use that Aries energy as kind of like that's how they come across, but it's a rather one-dimensional. This is given like party vibes, concert vibes. If you're going to anything like fair vibes, those of you, don't get upset if you can't get tickets to something, because some of you, it's going to turn out to be a shit show. This is given like holograms energy as well. So maybe those of you, if you like the laser light shows, or those of you that like the drone shows, yeah. I don't know if someone wanted you in this energy, or some of you don't get so overwhelmed if an option or an opportunity don't work out, because in retrospect, it would have been a shit show vibe. So if there's, maybe it's not a vacation, or some of you, if there's like a job option or a job opportunity, and you don't get that job option or that job opportunity, don't be overwhelmed, because I feel like a better option or a better opportunity comes along that's, it might not be as great as the one that you wanted, but the one that you wanted would have turned out to be a shit show. While others of you get like the chance to experience something else. This is really given like if you do the festivals, if you do a lot of concerts, or you do a lot of, you like to travel. Some of you, this could definitely be what you do for work. Some of you, if you're dating somebody, you could be, some of you could like, you're going to date this person. And the only reason why they set in the same place with you is because they feel like that's their best profile. So someone has a lot of insecurities. I don't want to say they're not a good person, but it's going to take you a minute to kind of get past the fact that their facade, which is why I feel like it's a Aries rising with you, is it doesn't kind of match who they are. Fuck, this could be your energy, Aries. I don't know. I like this. Don't feel like you're being excluded from something, or some of you, if you can't get those concert tickets, or you can't, whatever the fuck you think you like should be doing, but you're not, but everyone around you is doing it, and you get like a better option or a better opportunity. Because this Three of Wands energy, there's a video online of a guy who got to go to the Grand Canyon. It was his first time there, and when he gets there, it like clouded over, so you couldn't see a fucking thing. And it's kind of, this is kind of like giving the vibes with you. So it was his first time there. He didn't get to see it because the clouds come in, and I guess that does that every now and then. But at the same time, the fact he got to see that, which is a great anomaly, is like far better than if he had the chance to see what everybody else does. So this allows some interesting vibes with you. I don't feel like you need to worry or stress about something, or someone could be worrying and stressing because you're not worrying and stressing here, Aries. Some of you, with when it comes to like work options or work opportunities, or dating options or dating opportunities, don't allow yourself to really feel like stuck or stagnant. Those of you, if this is like this is given like a light show vibe. So if you're going to a club because they have like this great light show, or you like a concert because they have like a great light show, but then when you get there, like the lights aren't working, or some of you with like the hologram vibes, the holograms ain't working. So the only salvageable part of this sort of missed opportunity would be the fact that it wasn't like the perfect option or the perfect opportunity. But I feel like at the same time, you get a different sort of version of your own. So whatever might be worrying or stressing you, or some of you, whatever the fuck you're worrying and stressing about because you feel like you're missing out on something, don't, because I feel like there's a silver lining to this, which is going to be far more interesting. Because that Three of Wands is given that, it's given that energy of the guy who got to see the Grand Canyon, but the day he's there, the clouds are covering it. But it's kind of disappointing in one aspect, but then that's such an oddity that's like the memory. So I don't know. Don't worry or stress, because some of you're not really missing out on anything. Those of you that's dealing with an Aries rising, a water sign with an Aries rising, is what it feels like. This person is it's more about the looks than what it is on what's on the inside. I'm not saying this person might not be a great option or a great opportunity with you, but you're going to have to get over some really superficial things, because they only, they only sit in like one particular position, because they always like favor like their best side. So they're either very vain, or this is like a part of them that kind of masks their insecurities as well. This could be your vibe, Aries. So take what's yours and leave what's not. Don't worry, don't fret, because you're not really missing out on anything. Especially if you really had your hopes up on something. So go with the flow. Some of you, this could be a work situation. So maybe you wanted that job that you thought was going to be great, but you get like a different option or a different opportunity. Some of you, this could be an internship vibe. Um, because Aries, I feel like some of you are kind of learning and growing and kind of getting some different sort of energy going on here. So it might not be the job that you wanted or the option that you wanted, but if you keep looking for the positives of something, it's just as interesting. Some of you far more interesting than what everybody else got, because this, whatever the hell the sort of vibe is you think you're missing out on, it's more of a clusterfuck than anything. It's like the lighting show. The lights don't work. If this is like a laser show, the lasers are broken. If this is like a dance club, the sound system isn't working. So don't be in this energy. Something that you think is was more important, you're going to realize really isn't. You're getting a better option or a better opportunity that's far more of an interesting story or an interesting choice when it comes to you. And everyone else just has the sort of shit show vibes. Especially if this is like a concert or something like that. A concert, it's given like a concert or a party vibe. Or those of you that if you like to travel or go to like raves or conventions or some shit like that. All right, good luck, God bless, take what's yours and leave what's not here, Aries. But don't worry, don't stress, because some of you, you get like a better option or a better opportunity. There is this energy of like an anomaly. So things aren't working out, but it's kind of how you view things, and some of you, what you take from it, versus allowing yourself to like be overwhelmed. So you might have missed out on one option or one opportunity, but then you get the chance for another one that actually at the end of the day you find more endearing, or it's far more beneficial to you. So maybe you missed out on the concert, but maybe you're somewhere else and you meet somebody else. Those of you, there's like this energy of like famous vibes. So it's kind of like you missed out on the concert, but maybe you go to a restaurant and someone else that you like happens to be having lunch there or dinner there. Some of you with a work option or a work opportunity. So you missed out on like the big party, but then you get to do like another one, which is far more interesting. So none of this, Aries, and make sure that you're focusing on the positives here. Maybe this is those of you with Aries rising energy, because the Emperor energy there with that King of Cups vibes definitely feels like more of an Aries rising vibe. I don't know. I like this. Good luck. God bless. Take what's yours and leave what's not here, Aries. Peace, love, and light.